What do you think? What do you guys write? Pencils, right? Yeah. Okay, great. So this is your partner for this afternoon. Return to him, and you guys can have a conversation. Don't be shy. Find out 5 things about him, right? What he likes doing, what he does for fun, what he likes eating, for example. Right, so let's go. We'll get 5 minutes. You'll be my partner for this afternoon. Huh? I hear you. Start? God, no, you go ahead, go ahead. I want to hear what you're saying, so I'll be very quiet with my partner over here. Don't look at me. You turn to your partner now. You alright, Counselor? Great. It's a competition, I'm winning, so y'all gotta get going. Let's go. Ask him any question you want to ask. Right here in your body, which is very soft. Got 3 more minutes. Yeah, keep partner. Go ahead. No, you're writing on it. You're holding this? No. You're writing. Instead of writing on your body. Good. You find out about your partner. Huh? Alright, good. Write it down. Write that down. You got 2 more minutes, right? Not as much an answer, right? All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1. Let's go. All right, so we finished our activity. Now we're gonna stand and we're gonna speak in first person. So if my name is, right, you're asking you about your card, right? So you're gonna stand and say my name is whoever. I like this and that, right? So I can start first. Y'all ready? So my name is Gerard. I'm in grade 9. I enjoy football on my days off, and I like the food cocoa, right? When I grow up, I want to be a mechanic. I have 7 siblings, and I am at number 5. My favorite music, well, I have a lot of favorite music, but I'll give you one, Maroon 5, which is Memories. Next. Next, please.
What's his name? Pushkar Singh. What is your name?
Yes, that's the house name with you, Daniel.
And you're the host name.
His name is Pushkar Singh. Jerome William.
I like to sleep when I'm at home. I like to eat cheese, please. I like to eat. Maybe that I like to watch the sun. I do like my school.
All right, thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
This guy's having you?
Yes, Pastor.
My name is David. I like to play the game when I'm free. I like to eat chicken and water. This is what this one. Why do you like to do? I like Sonic Boom and I like school.
All right, thank you.
Nice.
Like you went to now relax? Good, I'm happy. All right, let's continue. Thank you.
All right. So I asked you all how you're feeling, right? And what was your response? How you are feeling?
I am feeling hungry. I'm feeling happy that I'm here today to see your lovely faces. Yes.
All right. So
I'm feeling wonderful as much as I'm sick.
are?
I'm feeling fantastic.
I'm feeling tired, but yet happy.
So I'm feeling happy because I get to meet you. Right? However, I am here and I believe at this point that I should be able to help you out to be able to answer the question with other words other than me, right? So I have some cards here, and these are 6 basic emotions that you can use to explain how you feel. Know what emotions are?
Yes, miss.
Let me hear.
Yeah, you said it.
Well,
Feelings.
Go ahead. Feelings? We do it now. We talking about feelings. We talking about descriptive writing and descriptive conversation. Anyway, so these are when you finish looking at the capacity of somebody else, right? Because there's 6 things, but different things, right? But I want you all to be able to learn it. So the next time I come and I ask how you feel, you should be able to use those any of those 6, right? So I know you also are happy. There's one feeling. There's not one feeling. Tell me what happy looks like.
Smile on face.
I ain't here really know what it is. Who's far smile on your face. What's the other one? Sadness? Somebody else answer.
Afraid.
Hmm?
Afraid.
Oh, you are afraid. Yeah, but we're looking at sadness. What does it mean to be sad? How does it feel? What does it look like?
Not happy.
Not happy. But please don't be political. Give me something else. Alright, he said smiling, right? Take a look at somebody's face and tell you they're happy because they look this way, right? Alright, so look at my face and tell me what my face would look like if I'm sad.
Yeah, see
If you were sad,
Yeah, what are things my face would have on it? It would look like, what are they to fix it? You don't know.
no, that's not.
You won't have a smile?
Yeah.
What else you got? Alright, pause the picture to you, no man. Whoever gets out of this. Okay.
You're like that. Bitten.
Yeah. The next one. This afraid. Look at the picture about the hair and look at my face. Let's try to figure out what it would look like.
Let me know who you
Come on, you do this for good right. This is great. You're not impressed me. What does face look like?
Sad.
Alright, so it looks sad. What else? Look at the eyes.
Yeah, it's a feelings.
You're looking at the frame, the right one we're looking at?
Yeah.
Look at the eyes, brother. Alright, switch gears. Think about the time that you were afraid. What was one thing that you were? When you become afraid, what was one thing you did?
We're gonna see.
Alright. Next. Discuss it. Are you fed up with something or you discuss? Alright. Look over. Next. 2 more.
Sad and happy.
You don't do the body.
You're going to get
Oh, yeah.
Let me roll this one in.
somebody.
What do you do? Come down with the conversation about you.
Crush it for somebody.
Crash out.
I'm ready.
What do you mean?
Let that fight. One fight.
They get them mad. They want to somebody.
Alright. And the last one?
Let's get copy and update.
The last one. Who got the last one?
You don't listen.
We don't do this.
Yes, we can go out.
So the last one's supposed to be surprised. Also?
I have a little video as a demonstration, right? As one of the activity that we will do today,
Go outside because it's feeling.
and I want you to pay attention to it, right?
Find out how. Picture this. You've got a pot of rice on the stove, and it's bubbling over like crazy. It's a mess, right? Well, our emotions are just like that pot of rice. When we don't manage them, they bubble over and create chaos in our lives. So what can we do to keep our rice from boiling over? First, take a step back and breathe. Like letting off steam from the pot, taking deep breaths helps release tension. Next, stir things up a bit. Talk to someone you trust about what you're feeling. It's like giving that bubbling pot a good stir to keep it from overflowing. And lastly, lower the heat. Find activities that calm you down, like listening to music, drawing, or going for a walk. Remember, keeping your cool is all about managing that heat before it bubbles over. You've got this.
Alright, so I'm going to do the video again. I'm hoping that the volume is much louder on the computer itself, as opposed to...
I bet you didn't know that managing emotions is like cooking rice. Stay tuned to find out how. Picture this. You've got a pot of rice on the stove, and it's bubbling over like crazy. It's a mess, right? Well, our emotions are just like that pot of rice. When we don't manage them, they bubble over and create chaos in our lives. So what can we do to keep our rice from boiling over? First, take a step back and breathe. Like letting off steam from the pot, taking deep breaths helps release tension. Next, stir things up a bit. Talk to someone you trust about what you're feeling. It's like giving that bubbling pot a good stir to keep it from flowing. And lastly, lower the heat. Find activities that calm you down, like listening to music, drawing, or going for a walk. Remember, keeping your cool is all about managing that heat before it bubbles over. You've got this.
Good. Thank you. So you guys understand what the video is saying, right? Let me hear what you have to say before I go forward. What you understand from the video? What is it talking about? Alright. Good, good. What you learn from the video, or what you understand from the video?
So, we have to...
Pardon?
We have to do activity.
The pressure cooker, right? At Christmas time, you know, you put the meat in the pressure cooker, and then the pressure cooker whistling, right? Do you know actually, do you know why the pressure cooker whistles? Steam, yeah, what else? Pressure, what else? You know why it steams like that or make that noise? It's because the amount of heat that is in it. The heat temperature is very high, and as the temperature gets high, the pressure cooker has those little holes that allow the heat to go up. That is what our emotions are like. Imagine we are like the pot, right? And as a result of being like the pot, we have these emotions in us. And if we don't let out these emotions in a positive way, then what's going to happen? You know, sometimes the pressure cooker just blow off the cover. You ever heard of a pressure cooker knocking people's house, damaging off their stove and all of that? You never heard of that? You know why? Because the heat inside is too much, right? And the pressure cooker just explodes. So we're talking about managing emotions before they bubble over today. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a simple activity. So I'm gonna ask you to write, don't let your friends see. You'll write for me. What are some of the things that get you angry? Emotion. what gets you angry? At least three. Three things that gets you angry. Finish? Finish? Everybody finish? I see everybody's finished now, right? Finish?
It's our time, you know.
Alright. I'm gonna be videoing you guys, right? So, alright, you finished?
Yes, sir.
Good. So here you're gonna do for me. You'll give me two of the things that gets you angry. Each. Two each. Let me hear.
Sorry, my brother and sister. And I can't do what.
Your brother, your sister, and
I can't do what.
you can't do what you want.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me hear you now. When you get ignored and then you're hungry. When you're hungry, okay. How about you?
I'm sick and you have too much noise.
Pardon?
When I'm sick and you have too much noise.
When you're sick and there's too much noise in your environment. Next one.
When somebody blame you wrongfully.
When somebody blame you wrongfully. Good. Now, if you notice, those are two ways each you guys give to me, or two things that gets you angry. What I want you to understand is that being angry is normal. It's a normal human way of expressing dissatisfaction or something. But when you take it to the extreme by acting out in the wrong way, that is when it becomes the wrong thing. So here, what we're going to do today, we're going to look at basically 4 steps in how you can manage your emotions. And they're simple. You call them like if something is simmered or settled, right? So those are 4 strategies that you can use to calm or manage your emotion. The first one is, and we'll take it according to the acronym, right? C-A-L-M. The first thing you need to do is cool down. You understand? When you get angry, the first thing you need to do, cool yourself down. Because if you don't cool yourself down, then anything else will go bad after. Right? Now, in cooling yourself down, there's something that you call, emotional intelligence, where you're able to understand yourself, understand your own emotion, and how you're furious when somebody gets you vexed. Like, when you can't get to do what you want, you understand? Good. So you calm yourself down. The second thing you do is that you acknowledge your feeling. You hear? You acknowledge that this is a feeling that you must feel as a human being, which is you can feel angry, you can feel sad, you can feel happy, and so on and so on. Next thing, you need to let it out. So how are you going to let it out now? By going and beat up your sister?
Yeah.
That's how you gonna let it out?
I don't beat up my sister anymore, you know.
You gonna beat up your brother?
Yeah.
That's how you let it out?
Yeah.
Alright, how you gonna let out your emotion now? Play game. Nice. How will you let out your emotion now? Sleep. Alright, you notice the three of you have different ways in how you let out your emotions. But this is what I'll see. If you're going to let out your emotions, you need to let it out in a positive way. And there are some positive ways in how you can let it out. One, like what he mentioned, play game. Well, of course, he's talking about sleeping. Then you can also let out your emotion by journaling. For me, that's how I deal with my issues in my life. I have a journal on my phone, my smartphone, that when things are bothering me, I go and I write them down and the dates and everything. I express myself in the journal. I say all that I want to see. And it is so good that you can actually lock the app. So nobody can have access to your private information. Right? So y'all can try that one as well.
Can't lock your phone.
Can't lock your phone? No, but you can lock the app. Right? You can just lock the app. You don't have to lock your phone, lock the app. You understand? So that you can do it by journaling. Engage in positivity. You can find good hobbies. Those are ways how you can express your, or you can let out your emotion. And the last one is M. Manage stress. You can go and exercise. Play some cricket. Play some football. You know? Run up the road and run on back. You know? And it's important also that when you're learning to manage your emotion, that you learn the counting method. You know what's the counting method? Alright, if somebody gets you vexed, you start up and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you realize you're still angry, you keep counting until your passion cool. Right? So that's another way in how you can manage your emotion. And lastly, you can listen to music that will help to soothe you. Right? So those are ways in how you can manage your emotions. Thank you for being a very good audience. Give yourself a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Johnny. I do apologize for something this way. I'm not feeling
Just a
very
minute,
well.
sir. I would like to
Disturbing you guys for a very short while. Right?
Alright, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Johnny. And I will say I do apologize for being sick. So that is out of my control right now. But, alright, so before I start the session, I just want to let you know it's a non-judgmental. Right? Alright, so y'all ever had, during free period, right? When a teacher probably show up late or she's probably absent, or you just finished from assembly, and you still gotta wait for the teacher to come to teach. What are some of the activities that you guys will do during that period?
Then the walking class.
I didn't hear you.
Then on the walking class and play.
And you.
Depends on the feelings put on my head.
I'm not hearing you.
Depends on the feelings you just put on my head.
Alright, so in a case like this, what if a friend suggests vaping? What would you do in that case? You would try it?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying? And you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You?
Yes. I really right answer. Stop vaping.
Very nice. Alright. So if you had to advise your colleagues now to stop vaping, what is one thing you would tell them? I would say, I'm allergic to making bad decisions. Right? Or prevention is better than cure. Right? So what would you say? What would you advise your colleagues?
Then so it's like, I sit on my back and then I go and I stop vaping because I saw it releasing. So,
Very nice. What would you do? What would you advise your colleague? Yeah. Anything else you would advise them? You don't know what to tell them? No. Try. If it isn't you wanted to stop it, what's the first step that you will tell yourself?
I will die for this stuff.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Very nice. So, relate this back to your friend now. If you have to advise them, right? Not to fail, what would you say to them now? Now that you have some.
You know this, no this.
No, I'm talking to you. Now, if you have to relate back to your friend, not to fail, now that you understand why you shouldn't fail, what would you tell them? What would be your advice to them?
And I already.
And why you can early?
Long cancer.
Okay. You want to try now? Another? Anything else? Alright. So, I'm going to ask each one of you now to give me a line that you would use. Right? If you see a friend failing. Right? Like I was saying, I would probably tell them, oh, I'm allergic to making malnutrition. Or prevention is better than cure, or the time I'm taking to do that, I can invest in my education, right? Because I have a career to build. So what is something that you would say? One line.
Both days are work with the body.
Alright, so after this session, what do you think you guys will be doing? You said you don't vape, right? What about you? And how do you think it's going to be after this? You think it's something? It's not. Alright. Well, that is it for me, and thank you for your time, alright?
Okay. Yeah.
Drop the camera a little, yeah. Put it a little to your right, to our right.
Now, what the head that behind that? I don't know the head's small.
Yes. hmm So we got two new faces.
So, only one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Or here last?
Yes, Jaron. Yes.
Other set with the delinquent? No, I shouldn't say delinquent. This young man had PIC. Like PIC. I don't know what the other one explained, but yes. And Sasha, we went to school on Thursday. But the young mom had explained to me why we will be there, yes. So this is, oh, good.
Recording in progress.
So yes, we
These are the five that we can.
hopefully we
Get them tomorrow until Thursday to continue our sessions. We have Pushkar who's not in today, and Azil. All right, but we can start the session.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, guys.
Good
How are you
afternoon.
feeling today? Can I get your names? I remember Jaron. Hi, Jaron. How are you doing? I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing Tiffany.
Asking how you doing, Taylor? Is everything okay?
Okay. Remember last week we'll have to build on that adjective. You remember what Miss Evans mentioned? You can give us another word. How are you feeling today? You're excited? Are you nervous? Are you happy to be back with us again? You hearing me, right? Jaron, you hearing me? You hearing me clearly, right? You hearing me? Okay, okay. All right, boys and girls. So I know Jaron. What's your name? Say again? Ah, it's kind of distorted. Anybody's hearing?
So her name is Sasha.
Oh, Tasha. Okay, hi, Tasha.
Tasha.
Nice to meet you. And Mr. Smiley with the haversack on his back. What's your name? Sasha. Sasha. What's your name? Okay, sing.
Yeah.
All right. And lastly, we have, oh, second to last, your name, next thing. Bisham. Hi, Bisham. I'm Linda. How are you? Good. So who is next to Bisham? Say again. Darvin? Okay. Tiffany can just type the name for me. Thank you. All right, so let's lighten up the room a little bit. You guys had lunch, your tummies are filled. You guys had lunch, right? You see, you're all smiling, so I'm presuming that you did. No? All right, so did anybody have a pen and a paper next to them? We're gonna play a game. Jaron, you know the drift, right? Do you have a pen and a paper? You can lend them. Thank you. So this activity this afternoon is called, how many of you there? 5?
Yeah.
5. All right, so Sasha, I'm gonna team up with you. Jaron, you can turn to your partner as we did last week. Yes, you're gonna go in pairs. Yes, thank you. Great. So, so this exercise is called 2 Truths and a Lie. Alcohol edition. Right. So at this time, you can all write down or discuss with your partners, give 2 truths that you think about alcohol and 2 myths. And we're going to debunk the facts, whether it's truth or whether it's lie. Do you understand what you have to do? For example, I will give you an example. Let's see. Drinking coffee or taking a cold shower sobers you up. Do you think that is a truth or a lie? Do you think drinking coffee or taking a cold shower sobers you up? All right, well, you can decide. You can say a truth, write it on the paper, whether it's true or whether it's a lie. Have we all written our responses? Yes? Duran, you got your answer? Sasha, you put down, is it a true or a lie? Truth or lie? Good. So 2 columns you're going to have. One for truth and the other for lie. Good. So does anybody want to come up with anything challenging? Anybody has a truth or a lie about alcohol? All right, I'll give you another one. All right, so we're playing this game, right? I'm gonna give you one. Let's see. What do we usually say? Drinking alcohol is better than smoking. Is that a truth or a lie? You put that down, whether it's true. Drinking alcohol is better than smoking cigarettes or marijuana. What do you think? Is it a truth or a lie? Sasha, I see you're thinking. You all got your responses, right? Good. Anybody else has one you want to put forward about alcohol? Whether it's a truth or it's a lie. You can think about it. The legal drinking age of alcohol is 15. I am telling you, the legal drinking age of alcohol is 15. Good. So let me hear your responses to that, starting with Sasha. Is that a myth or is it true? Sorry, I'm not hearing. I didn't get you, Sasha. Okay. Say it one more time for me, please. I seem to be having an audio issue.
False.
False. Okay, okay. Jaron, what do you say? Is it false? Huh?
False.
False? You sure? All right, next. What do you say? Yes.
False.
Okay,
False.
moving down the line. Mhm. Yes, yes, it's false. And the last person.
False.
Good. So now that we've all established that 15 at age 15, we should not be drinking alcohol. You can tell me now, what is the legal age for alcohol consumption?
18.
What age?
18.
Are you saying 18?
18.
Over 18. Okay. Do we all agree with that? Good. So are we all over 18 in the room sitting there now, the 5 of you? Did you say yes? Sing? Yes. How old are you, Sing?
Ice skating 19.
I see. Okay, so remember we're saying over.
Am I telling the truth or is it like?
All right, so it has been established that you're only allowed to drink alcohol when you're over 18 and up, correct?
Yes, please.
Yes. So what about the notion where I mentioned that alcohol is not as dangerous as smoking? What do you think about that? Is it just as dangerous, or it's you can drink and nothing affects you?
Smoking.
All right.
Drinking water.
All right, let's hear you, Jaron.
Cheers.
Do you think drinking alcohol is better than smoking, and there will be no side effects?
Means there will be side effects, but it gets side effects. There's no better than smoking.
Oh, you're saying alcohol is more better than smoking? Drinking alcohol. All right, okay. What say you, Sasha? Yes, Sasha, what do you say? All right, can you repeat that again for me, please? Good. So do you agree it's just on par as dangerous as smoking? Okay. All right. So let's see whether that's the truth or a lie. Drinking alcohol, it's as dangerous as smoking. Whether it's cigarettes, smoking marijuana, using crack cocaine, they all have side effects on your body. You remember we did that last week, Jaron? So what do you think is a side effect of drinking alcohol consumption regularly? I didn't hear that part. All right, Sing, who are you speaking to? Oh, there's someone else. All right, so at this time, we're going to pay attention to the screen, all right? No outside noises. The person who you're speaking to, Sing, are they a part of the session? All right, good. So focus on my voice and the screens and the persons who are listening to you, all right? Can you do that for me, please? You heard me, right? Good. All right, so we've debunked several myths about alcohol. Come on, it's 5 of you. What do you talk among yourselves about alcohol? Do you have conversations about it? Your family in your home? No, you don't? No? All right, so I'll give you one more and you'll tell me whether it's the truth or we can consider it as a myth, all right? Are you paying attention? Hmm. Mixing different types of alcohol makes you drunker faster. Did you hear me?
Okay.
All right, so I'll repeat. Mixing different types of alcohol makes you drunker faster.
Different types of alcohol will make you drunker faster.
Yes. Mixing different types of alcohol makes you drunker faster. Do you guys believe so or no? All right, tell me what you're writing on your papers. Do you believe that? Sing, let's go.
Yes. Yeah.
No? No?
True.
Who's saying true? Are we there? Is anyone else's screen is stuck?
She just only stick for like 1 minute. You may not hear it.
All right, so I'll give you the answer. That is a myth. So the amount of alcohol you consume, it's the amount of alcohol you consume, not the types that determine how drunk you get, right? It's the amount of alcohol you consume. You can put 10 different types in one glass. However, it's the amount that you consume that will make you get drunk faster. You guys got that?
Yeah, man.
Okay, great. So thank you for participating in our little session. Are you guys now aware of the truths and the lies? Some of the truths and the lies about alcohol consumption? Young man?
Yes.
Good. So, all right. All right, so thank you. We're moving on to our next person who will be presenting today. Kindly give them your full attention, please.
Alan, over to you, sir.
Thank you. All right, good afternoon, boys and the only girl. How you all are doing today? I am seeing some new faces. I'm familiar with yes. My friend with the booking is on. I can't remember your name. Forgive me, huh? I'm not good with names. And what's your name? Sasha, right? I'll remember Sasha. Okay, Sasha, how are you doing today? Sasha, you hearing me? Yeah, I'm asking how are you doing? Okay, you're okay. How about you? I think your name is what? Sing? Remind me your name. I'm not hearing you.
Somebody is Iran.
Iran. Okay, Iran. So Iran, nobody didn't stress you out and you slept this week or over the weekend. Remember you said last week whenever you feel stressed out, you will just go and sleep. You know, when people get you vexed, rather, you just go and sleep. You can't remember. All right, good. All right, let me go to my next friend now. So, Sasha, Elon,
We could say, I say,
pardon?
sing.
Sing?
Yeah.
So you plan to sing for us today, right?
This one.
All right, all right. You want to sing some chutney and something for me today, right?
Go,
You know chutney?
let's sing.
All right. Next to you,
Nisha.
Nisham?
Yeah,
Bisham.
Bisham.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said baby Sham. All right. Next person. What's your name, sir? Son?
Marvin.
Pardon? Marvin?
What's up?
Just hold for me, please. You say your name is Marvin?
Yes, sorry.
All right. Good, 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 good. All right. So, interestingly, this afternoon, we want to go back. Well, not basically go back, but basically building on what we did last week. Both of you, which is Marvin, right? Am I saying it correct?
Yes, sir.
And not Singh, Bisham and Bisham. You were not there yet last week, right? Good. All right. So quickly, let me just give you a recap on what we talk about. What we talk about is that we look at controlling your anger or your emotions. How to control your emotions. You don't have to necessarily go and lash out on somebody whenever you are having challenges with your emotions, right? Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Well done. I want you to swing the camera to Sasha for me, please. Because I want Sasha to hear what I'm saying too. So, Sasha, give me one way how you were able to manage your emotion. Or, for a better word, how to control your emotion. Give me one way how you can control your emotion. Pardon? I can't hear you. You're speaking very, very soft. I can hardly hear you. Please repeat it for her, miss. Let me hear. Because I'm not hearing her.
Yes.
I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing you guys. Oh, so you sleep when you get stressed, when people stress you out. Oh, you like your friend, what's his name again? Okay, that's nice. All right. Well, today we're gonna build on that. So we will look at our topic for today that we will look at is vaping and emotional control, handling stress without negative behaviors. So I want you to understand, first of all, right, that you can manage your stress without including any negative behavior. So what it means to manage your stress, basically, without using a dictionary. Can somebody tell me what you think it means to manage your stress without using a dictionary? Sing?
Sir.
Pardon?
Yes, sir. Here is that.
Yeah, I'm asking how you can control your stress or manage your stress.
I don't get everything, sir.
Pardon?
Don't get everything, sir.
You don't get stressed?
No, sir.
Well, I wish I am in your world, boy. I'll be the happiest man. All right. All right. So B, what's your name again? Is B Bisham? Bisham. How you can manage your stress? Bisham,
Sir.
you got to pay attention to me. I want your undivided attention. Just look to your screens, right? Look to your screen. How you can manage your stress?
The stress.
Huh?
I don't get stressed, sir.
You don't get stressed?
No, sir.
Wow. It's a happy bunch of children, man. All right. So here we're gonna do for me. I have an activity for you guys to do. The activity that I have is that you're going to write for me. Should do vaping when you are stressed out? Yes or no? That's what I want you to do for me. You understand? We all know what is vaping, right? You know what is vaping, Bisham, right? You know what is vaping?
Yes, sir.
Good. So you're going to write for me. Should you do vaping when you're stressed out? Yes or no? So you're going to decide, okay, you're going to say yes. If you should go and vape, if something stresses you out, say yes. If you say no, you shouldn't go and vape if something stresses you out. Right? So write that for me. I'll give you guys half of a minute. Come on, I'm not seeing you write and sing. Come on, sing. If you don't write, you don't got to sing for us, right? So decide which one you want to do. All right, I think everybody's finished now, right? Sing. I'll start with you. Should you vape when you are feeling stress? Yes or no?
Oh, sir.
All right. Next to you.
Sir.
What's your answer? What's your answer?
No.
No?
Yes, sir.
No? No is your answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right. Your colleague next to you.
Oh, sir.
No. All right. I want to hear from Sasha and
Deron.
Deron, right? Deron. Okay. Sasha and Deron. What your answers are? No. Okay. Okay. Nice. So you see, I'm in agreement to you guys that vaping, you don't necessarily have to vape whenever you're under stress. There are other, there are other avenues that you can use to deal with your stress or stressors or those things that triggers you, right? There are other avenues that you can use. One of those avenues we mentioned last week, you can Open a journal. Write down the things in the journal that triggers you, right? Technology would have made things very simple that we are able to do journaling. If you notice, I don't know if you can see my screen clearly. I'm hoping you can.
Oh, sorry.
Just now.
You got on the floor, thing, sir. Sir, can't see it. You got on the floor. The floor.
Oh, I don't know for what, some reason it's not, you're not being able to see it. All right, but the idea is that I want you guys to understand is that you can write down the thoughts that triggers you or the things that triggers you as a means of dealing with it. You don't have to go and vape. You don't have to go and smoke. You don't have to go and drink alcohol, right? You call this channeling your energies in the right direction. And the next thing you can do, you can also go and play cricket. You know, go and play some football. Take out all your energies on the ball. And so those are some ways how you can deal with your emotions. Now, one of the things I want in my closing remarks, right? This is what I want you guys to take away. And I'll give you an homework for next week, right? 1, vaping is dangerous, or it's a dangerous approach to hiding stress. It is not a cure. And as students, you should instead learn good coping mechanism to control your emotion. So what you're going to do for me, this is the homework for next week. Everybody hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Everybody hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Homework for next week. Write out for me. Get a book and you will write out everything that stressed you out during the week. At least 5. Give me 5 things. 5 things that stress you out. And when we come back next week, we will continue our discussion in that regard. Okay?
Don't stress you out now. Don't write nothing.
Pardon?
If nothing will stress you out now, don't write nothing.
Well, that's a very good question. But I'm giving you the opportunity to challenge yourself.
So you want to make stress yourself?
Watch. There's a difference between nothing stressing you out.
There's a difference between taking on stress and just letting stress off you. I don't take
Well, that's what I'm about to say. I was about to say, but you have jumped it before me. Right? So you want to do that for me for the coming week. Right, Sing?
Yes, sir.
And Sing, I want you to prepare a chutney specially for us next week. Right? You hear me?
No promise.
You promise me. All right, good. All right, guys. So thank you for being
Yes, sir.
a wonderful audience. Good to meet you. And I hope to see you guys next week. Same platform, same time. I now hand you over to our other speaker.
All right. So at this time, we will watch a video on vaping. Yeah. Asia? Yeah.
Yes.
Young man, hold on.
This one got really good. I got to get to better this time.
Are you guys seeing the video?
You can play again, Tiffany. It was sticking from my end. We're not hearing the volume, the audio.
So my question to you guys is, what have you learned from the video? What else? Sasha, what did you learn? Hey, good. In terms of what? You know, vaping is bad, but what did you learn from the video? Good, Carvin. What else? What else did you learn? Okay, all right. Good. So, we learned that it's bad for your health, you have trouble breathing, it's easy to get addicted. So, what are you going to do going forward? Okay. That's my question to everyone, not just saying. How are you going to move forward? Or you want all of this to start happening? Because I know some of y'all not focusing right now because of the side effects of vape. You're addicted to it.
I think that would be
Yeah, but sign a video, it only takes one time to get addicted. Things it properly. All right, so going forward, we need to make a pledge to no more vaping. Right, and by the end of our session, we will create a pledge for you to make and sign that you will not be vaping afterwards. Because you see, the effects is not something that you can afford. Right?
Tiffany, you asked them about some of the stuff that we find in the vaping of itself, the harmful substances.
Yes.
I think in the video they also spoke about some flavorings that's very, very dangerous. It can actually cause lung disease. And they also spoke about some heavy metals that are found in these vaping. So, as Tiffany was saying, Miss was actually telling you, in the long run, it might seem as something good in that your peers are doing it, but then we have to remember, we have to look at the long term, right? What's going to happen to us in the long run? And I don't think a couple of years from now you want to have lungs that are damaged, not functioning properly, right? So we really got to look at this vaping and find ways, other solutions to coping with whatever problems you might have or stresses, other than just vaping.
Does anybody else have anything to add, or can we dismiss them and let them go to class? Can we dismiss them now?
I don't have anything else to add.
All right, guys, thank you for coming, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
So we leaving, we debriefing.